What is up, YouTube? This is Victory here, and I'm bringing you a commentary on Dome playing some Infected with my friend Pop Culture. Went 49-1 MOAB, but this commentary is not about the gameplay. It's about what leaders wish players knew. If you don't know anything about me, I was leader of Risk HQ back in November. I was co-leader of BCT. I led a clan called Term with some friends, so I've had some experience with leadership around the community. And every clan that I've been in, big or small, it's always had the same deal on recruiting players. We recruit good players. We don't recruit adequate players. So the key thing to remember when you're making an episode that leaders are really looking for is how good are your clips. Honestly, if you are like, this content, this clip, it's not that good, I'm just going to put it in my episode as a filler, I'll look at that clip, and that might be the one thing I'll see. Because I'm not going to sit there and watch your entire episode. Oh, yeah, sue me, I won't watch your entire episode. I'm really sorry. But when I was a leader, I would usually just watch 1 minute of the episode, and if I liked what I saw, I would watch more. If I didn't like what I saw, I just pushed the exit button. I know that's not really a good thing to do, but still. When I was leader of Risk HQ and we're BCT, we usually got around 50 to 100 episodes per day through the inbox system alone, and that's not counting my 3,000 contacts on Skype that are pretty much all there because they wanted in Risk or in BCT at one point of their lives. Or I added them randomly and told them that they had beautiful hair. But I digress. It is impossible for every leader to always watch all of your content unless they love your content. So the key to this, the key to getting into any big clan is to make sure that the leader loves your content. If a leader doesn't love your content, if your content is not par with everyone else's content, or even if your content is par with everyone else's content, your content needs to stand out. Your content needs to be amazing. You can't use filler clips that you're just like, this might be good, it might not be. You know what, screw it, I'll put it in anyway. No, because you can't even go for those clips. You have to hit good clips. For example, when I was looking for feeders for Risk and BCT, because that's what usually I was in charge of, I'm a feeder myself, always will be, swag. Anyway, I usually just looked at an episode, saw that all their clips were met standards, and then I looked past the standards. I looked for how many 5 feeds they had, how many clips they had that weren't quad feeds, and if they only had quad feeds, I just exited out of the video right there. I just didn't even talk to them anymore. If they had a few 5 feeds, I asked to see more clips. If they had a bunch of 5 feeds and 6 feeds and barely used any quad feeds, and they already had met standards, I recruited them on the spot. That's just because if you're good, I want you on my team. If you're not good, I don't want you on my team. That's how all leaders' mentality works. That's pretty much how life works. If someone is good at something, you want them to do that thing. If they're not good at something, you don't want to just humor them and give them a bone, unless you love them. But that brings me on to my next topic. Leaders recruiting friends into clans. Please, 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 whatever clan you are in right now, if you are in one, do not ask your leader to get your friend into the clan. That is by far the most annoying thing that any leader could ever be asked. It happened just yesterday. I was talking to Term Clear, the leader of Term, about leadership, and he was telling me all of the Term members that have been begging for their friends to be in Term, and I looked at the content of half of those friends, and they were absolutely horrible. I mean, these people couldn't even get an NMS back when NMS was absolutely trash. I'm not sure if NMS is still bad, just thought I'd put that out there. But their content, they were going to be solo for a very long time. And that just got me wondering, why did they put out that episode with subpar content? I saw that one of these people put out an episode every 5 days with clips that should have been leftovers, and maybe he had 2 good clips per episode. I would have rather him waited a month and a half to come up with an episode of 12 amazing clips, or just saved a bunch of clips for a really long time and came out with completely tantalizing episodes than just watch his little horrible leftovers episode. So, it looks like my game's over. I wish I could make a second part for this. I'm sorry I can't. I thought I had 2 more minutes. But, to sum it all up, please don't ask your friends, don't ask your leaders if your friends can get into your clan. Make sure that all of your content is amazing, because you never know what your leader's going to see, or what a leader's going to see. So now the players know what the leaders want them to know. Deuces.